Hey beautiful! Welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about channeled messages from your future self. And by the way, it's gonna be a candle wax reading. Let's see, my dear, what messages they have for you when it comes to what you need to know, encouraging, and also just nurturing messages. Whatever you need to know, my dear, is welcomed. As always, my dear, I have 3 piles you can choose from, and today I have cards in crystals. This is pile 1 with the Strength card, this is pile 2 with the Empress card, and this is pile 3 with the Temperance card. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what channeled messages do we have for you from your future self. Let's dive straight away into the reading. As always, my dear, I already meditated for you guys. And yeah, let's start with your candle wax reading. Let me light up your candle. Alright, so for my beautiful pile 1, what messages do we have for you when it comes to your future self? Let's see, what messages do they have for you? For my beautiful pile 1. My beautiful pile 1, I really feel like this is a message that maybe someone needs to hear, and I can't even explain how sweet the energy is. Your future is so bright, okay? Your future has so much to look forward to and so much to be excited about. And it's almost like your future self wants to give you a glimpse or they want to show you a little window when it comes to your future and all the things that are coming and all the things that you are creating for yourself. I don't know whether some of you guys maybe at times are a little bit hopeless or maybe a little bit doubtful when it comes to you and the kind of future you're creating for yourself, but I really would like to mention that I see a lot of joy, like genuine emotional joy when it comes to you, and this is something that comes from the heart space. Like, this is something that, wow, yeah, that you have created for yourself. I don't know whether some of you guys maybe are trying to manifest a certain life or lifestyle or certain aspects when it comes to your life, but I really feel like, my dear, it's almost like in the future you're living the kind of life that you have been hoping for or you have been trying to manifest. So definitely, if you are manifesting in fact something for you, this is green light, or this is a lot of encouragement to continuing, because there are great things coming towards you. And once again, your future self, oh my goodness, you guys, I literally heard thank you. It's almost like they want to thank you for all the things that you have done. No matter what has happened in your life, you have created something beautiful for yourself, something that you can enjoy, something that you can look forward to. I really feel like, my dear Palawan, you are the kind of person who's meant to make at least one dream reality. You know, sometimes we see certain people and they have created something for themselves. Like, you know, maybe you have heard them saying what dreams they have, and again, then you actually see them, then you actually see them accomplishing those. I'm receiving a very similar message when it comes to you. You're gonna be that friend. You're gonna be that family member who, yeah, other people are gonna look at and see, wow, look at, you know, this person. They actually made happen what they taught, like what they said they would. And I really feel like it's almost like your future self wants to encourage you, wants to motivate you when it comes to you and the things that maybe you're working towards, or the kind of vision that you have about your life, to definitely not lose hope and to, yeah, stay motivated or stay focused. Let me see. Yeah. So there is this advice coming from your future self, and it's definitely, once again, to stay focused. You know, sometimes when we have a very, like, chaotic life, or, you know, when there is a lot happening, some things may sometimes, you know, take our focus or maybe even confuse us. And the message when it comes to your future self is very clear. Just focus on your goals and focus on the things that you want for yourself. Like, that's the most important thing. And don't allow others to, you know, try to take your focus away. No, because this focus, this energy, like, it's much, much, much needed. Okay, my dear. Your future self is so proud of you. I know right now maybe you don't understand the whole picture because you are not there yet, and you just hear your future self talking about certain results or certain things that they are living right now, which you have created, right? And maybe right now you can't quite understand it, but when the time comes, you will. And the best thing you can do, my beautiful Palawan, is to focus on yourself once again. Focus on you and only you. Put your energy exactly where you want it to be. Okay, this is another message I'm receiving in here is for some of you guys. I'm seeing someone coming through. This could be a love interest for some reason. And I'm seeing their energy. They could either be a fire sign, or they have a lot of fire energy within them, or maybe they're perceived like a fire sign. There's just something very fiery about them, okay? That's something I'm seeing in here. What is this about? Maybe this person's gonna help you to go to the next level. But I see that they are a part of your future. This person could be very significant when it comes to your future, my dear. Yeah, it could definitely be a, like, potential love interest. Let me see. For my beautiful pile, one. You're doing so well. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you have achieved. Don't be too harsh towards yourself. Acknowledge your achievements. Acknowledge what you have created for yourself, because it's huge. Don't compare your journey to the journey of others. Yeah, these were things that I heard, that I really feel like your future self wants you to consider. I'm hearing once again, the future is so bright. I don't know, pal, too, whether you're someone who actually likes to look at the wax on my hand. I don't know whether you're someone who actually plans forward or likes to, plan things when it comes to the future and where you want to be in life, like 1 year, 2 years, 10 years from now. I'm not getting necessarily if you are the kind of person or not, but one thing I can say is that it's almost like you don't see what's coming for you yet. Like maybe sometimes you dream about all the things you would like to bring in, but dreaming is one thing, but really seeing it coming through is another thing. And I see you making it happen. So once again, my dear, you are such a great manifester, and when you co-create your reality, there is genuinely no limits to it. Like literally no limits. I feel like you're gonna bring through certain things in the future that, like, right now, maybe you at times, like, you dreamed about it and stuff, like, but you don't even see it. No, you don't see it. And I don't know why, but I feel like also saying something when it comes to the strength card, because with the strength card coming through here, my dear, I really feel like maybe there is something very courageous that you need to do. Maybe there is something which needs a little bit of courage, or you really believing in your abilities and really believing in, the path you're on, in order to manifest, or in order for you to do something which will trigger, the whole manifestation into movement. But if there's one homework you're gonna take with you when it comes to this reading, it's definitely to, believe in yourself more, or if you already believe in yourself, to keep believing. And just because someone doesn't see your vision yet doesn't mean that it's not possible. It is very important for you to see how you stand, or how you feel, how you feel when it comes to the things that you want to bring into your life, because your opinion, or the way you view it, is the most important, because it literally shapes the manifestation, right? So make sure that the things you're manifesting, you are not resisting them, and in fact you are open to it. Because sometimes we can want something but still resist it in some level, maybe even subconsciously. And it's important in here to, welcome it. You are the kind of person who should be very careful when it comes to what they wish, because it might get, reality. It might come true. And also, there is a lot of potential in you, my dear Palawan. And I really feel like throughout this whole reading, it was almost like your future spouse, future self, your future self holding your hand. And trying to encourage you, inspire you. Maybe some of you guys, you're gonna, get out of this reading and feel very inspired. This is the energy of your future self. It's almost like they're trying to, bring this forward. They're trying to inspire you for the day, or just generally speaking, inspire you more when it comes to your journey. My beautiful pal one, this is actually all I'm receiving. I am not getting anything else. As always, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. As always, my dear, if you haven't, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And if you do, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload and you pick a card or candle wax reading. Also, my dear, as always, if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can feel free to email me. And if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal one, take care, my love. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what channeled messages do we have for you from your future self? Let's dive straight away, my dear. Let me get you your candle. As always, I've already meditated for you guys. Let's see what your future self has to share with you. What do you need to know? As always, my dear, please give me a moment. Please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for my beautiful pile 2. Let's see. What do you need to know, pile 2? The first thing I'm hearing, my dear, is don't lose hope. Now, this was actually a message. I don't know if it's connected to the message I received during the meditation. It could be. Maybe we will understand or get further information throughout the candle wax reading. But one thing, my dear, I really felt like was important for you to know is, for some reason, I don't know if some of you guys are right now working on something when it comes to your future, like maybe some plan that needs a little bit of patience. It could be connected to your love life. It could be connected to your career, maybe even a spiritual goal. But I'm hearing have patience. And this was a message that I received during the meditation as well, that good things take time. So if you're right now hoping for something or trying to get some kind of results or create something, then definitely don't lose hope, because maybe it's taking too long. I know it's maybe something that we don't really want to hear if we have waited for something for maybe a long time, but there is this message coming through and I just need to say it. Know that it is coming, but it will come at the right time. Or let me put it that way. It is coming, but for some reason there is maybe a certain patience, I guess, that you need to bring in. What is this about? Yeah, it could be related to your career or your job, but of course it could also, take it how it resonates, my dear, because I'm not receiving what this could be connected to, but I feel like you will know if it's your message or not, in whatever area of life it may be. It's definitely something you have been wishing or hoping for quite some time. What I also find very interesting is that another message that your future self is trying to share with you is, make time for yourself. Make time when it comes to things that make you feel good about yourself, things that make you feel excited. I don't know if for some of you guys, maybe lately you haven't had a lot of time for yourself, but your future self really wants you to, yeah, make sure that your needs are being met, whether it has something to do with, you taking breaks or you relaxing when the time is needed, or whether this is connected to just generally speaking, you doing more things that make you happy. It's definitely something that your future self wants you to prioritize in here. And I've had this message come through before. So I don't know, maybe you have received this message in the past, but you haven't prioritized certain things yet. But definitely, my dear, this is for you. Make what's important for you a part of your life. And of course, I know we are all not the same, and we definitely don't have the same schedules, right? Some of us may have more time than others when it comes to, their schedule and just their day in general. But please make sure that you nurture yourself the best way that serves for you. And even if you can't take hours off of your day to self care or, whatever makes you happy, still make sure to take a few minutes of 24 hours to dedicate to you. That's very important, because with that you show yourself how, yeah, that you're deserving of it. You make time for yourself, no matter, like, even if it's really busy. Have you heard of the saying that especially if you are busy, you need those things even more, right? Because, well, the ones of us who have the most busiest schedule or the most things to do are probably the ones who also need, a lot of breaks, right? And please, however it may work out for you, but really make sure that every single day, and once again, even if it's just 10 minutes, but you create a really sacred space for yourself, and a space in which you can just allow yourself to take the relaxation or energy you need. Another thing, okay, that's interesting. It's almost like your future self is showing me what's coming for you. But I see that for some of you guys, if, like, there is this version of you who's emerging, which is so independent and especially financially very stable. I don't know whether some of you guys are specifically trying to create that for yourself, but it's something I'm seeing in here. It's almost like your future self is giving me a sneak peek. Another thing I would like to mention is that for some of you guys, you could actually meet someone. This is related to love. Why is your future self giving the messages through like that? That's so interesting. As I was saying, I'm seeing that there's something coming in love, and there's gonna be a connection to some kind of celebration or social gathering. You could actually meet someone, my beautiful pal, too, through some kind of a gathering I'm seeing in here. Someone who could become a potential love interest or love partner, okay? Let me see. Mm. You know what's very interesting? Although we have received some messages coming through, at the same time, it's almost like there are some things which are on purpose being hidden away from you. I don't know why, but I literally feel like I've seen a moon. And I don't know why when I saw the moon, I literally thought of the moon card in the tarot. And if some of you guys know a little bit about the moon card in tarot, it's no a secret that the moon card is all about secrecy, or it's a very hidden energy. And for some of you, for some reason, it's almost like your future self is on purpose hiding away certain messages from you. Like it's almost like, okay, this is all you are allowed to know, not more, that's it. You know, it's almost like that kind of energy. What is allowed to be said is coming through, but not anymore, and not more than that, or certain things should not be said. And it is actually something very common that, you know, sometimes our spirit guides or the energies we're connecting with, especially if we're, you know, connected to them, of course, that they're trying to hide certain things away, because I always like to say that they are wiser. And excuse the cut, my dear. As always, my camera stops recording during candlewick readings, nothing new. So, as I was saying, my dear, you know, something I like to refer to is our spirit guides, or, you know, the energies guiding us. They're a lot wiser in a way, and, you know, because they may look at certain things from a higher consciousness, right? And they're guiding us through this three-dimensional life. And I really feel like they're coming through right now, and it's almost like they're telling me to stop. To stop with the messages, because maybe something, you know, if I continue, would be really revealed to you, which you're not supposed to know yet, excuse me. Maybe this is actually something you have experienced before, that, you know, certain messages are pretty difficult to get for you. And I have to say that today your energy does feel a little bit you know, clouded. I think clouded is the best word. Like, I can see through it and I'm receiving certain messages, but then the clouds come through and it's almost like they're telling me, okay, that's it for today. So, my dear pal 2, this is gonna be a very short reading for you guys, definitely. But I want to respect your spirit guides, you know, or your future self, the energies sending us messages. And yeah, that's all I'm having for you. But we definitely got some messages coming through for you. So yeah, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this. Also, how you feel about them, yeah, not really wanting to share more messages. Let me know if this is something that happens for you often. As always, my dear, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. You can also feel free to email me for further information regarding a personal reading with me. And if you would like to get more connected with me on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 2, take care, my love. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what channeled messages do we have for you from your future self. Now, my dear, as always, I have already meditated for you guys. And I would say let's start straight away. Let me get you guys your candle. For my beautiful pile 3, why did I say pile 1? Maybe some of you guys, you were drawn to another pile as well. But let's go back to my beautiful pile 3. What messages does your future self have for you? Let me see. As always, my dear, please give me a moment. Please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here. Okay. There is something I would like to say beforehand. I really feel like this reading is going to be heavily influenced by your love life. So if this is something you are not into, then maybe you should choose a different pal. But this is definitely a very love life kind of reading, because I feel like your future self has a lot to share with us. First of all, I see something coming through in your love life, which is pretty fast moving. So you may actually not that long anymore meet someone, or something being triggered in your love life that brings a potential partner in. But this is something I'm seeing so clearly in here. Also, my dear, I don't know why your future self wants to share this with us. Maybe there is a reason for it, but I just need to tell you for some reason that your future self is in a very significant partnership. Maybe someone came into this reading to get some kind of clarification regarding that, but this is something I'm seeing in here. And I really feel like there is a new energy coming towards you. Like, you know, for example, when someone comes back from the past, there is a certain energy in it. Like, it's definitely this energy of, okay, something in the past is, you know, re-entering your life, but this is about new things coming in. So the next partner, or when we talk about your love life, I really feel like a new energy is entering, a new partner, like new potential. This is nothing from the past whatsoever, or someone maybe you have been in the past with. At least not for the majority of you guys. Of course, take it what, you know, resonates. It's a general reading, but for the majority of you guys, it's not gonna be. I feel like before this person comes through for some of you guys, maybe you need to do something. I don't know why I heard release resistance or control when it comes to certain things in your life. So take it how it resonates. Maybe it's going to mean something for someone, but before this love energy comes through, there could be this need to release control or something regarding that. What is this about? I'm not getting any more messages, so you know, maybe for those who this message is meant for, they will know what this is supposed to mean. Okay, this is so random, but I received a message from your future self, which I don't know honestly how you guys are gonna feel about it, because I know, you know, not everyone is into that, so you have to see. But I literally saw marriage. Like, I saw two people getting married. So it could be the case that your future self wants to give you a certain confirmation or clarification when it comes to this message. Maybe some of you guys, you literally, you know, clicked on this video to get some kind of insight regarding this. But yeah, for someone, this is going to be significant for sure. Also, my dear, I don't know why, but I'm also seeing a lot of repeating numbers. So for some of you guys, it could be the case that when you meet this, honestly, this feels like a future spouse by now. When you meet them, you could see some repeating numbers coming through. I saw 444. I also saw 555, which of course the 5 is the card of transformation, or better to say changes. You know, changes. So yeah, that's something I'm seeing in here. Repeating numbers. Ooh, okay. A lot of wax. Let's see. Okay, there is a message coming through which is pretty interesting. Your future self is encouraging you to be more expressive. Now, what does that mean? For example, maybe someone would like to wear certain clothes, but you're not sure about, you know, if you should really go for, you know, expressing yourselves through the fashion. And this is just an example, okay? It could be anything. I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you have been holding back a little bit when it comes to like expressing yourself for some reason. I don't know whether it has something to do with your environment or the people around you, but your future self is encouraging you a lot when it comes to that. They want you to express yourself, however it's going to be, whether it's online, whether it's through the things you wear, maybe the makeup you wear, you know, whatever it may be. This is a general reading, but if you feel like the need to express yourself, there is a reason for it. It's almost like yeah, your energy wants to explore, your energy wants to experience. So really give yourself the freedom to do so. And if some of you guys are, you know, for some reason feeling restricted because of other people's opinions and thoughts towards that, the message when it comes to your future self is so clear. I'm hearing they don't even matter. So whoever, you know, it may be that you think their opinion matters, it could be the case that, you know, in their future self's life, these people are not going to even play a significant role anymore. And your future self doesn't want you to, you know, to hold back from the things that you truly would like to experience because of other people's judgment or opinions of certain things that you would like to go for. Don't hold yourself back. Don't hold your magic back, your potential back because of others, because this is all wasted, you know, if you do so. And you didn't come here to waste anything. You actually came here to experience so much and really, you know, step into your highest potential. And I see your future self doing that, so that shows me that you will go on that path eventually. But it could be the case that your future self is encouraging you to do it even sooner, you know, that like to start living your life the way it is, that it feels authentic to you, and starting today. I really feel like, my beautiful pile 3, you will go through transformation within it feels pretty soon. It doesn't feel like years into the future. It could literally be months or maybe even next year. And this transformation is going to be very crucial when it comes to understanding who you are or what you want. I know it sounds weird, but you know, a lot of us may go through life not really knowing what we want. I mean, there are certain things we think we want, but in reality, these things are things that we've been taught to want, you know? And sometimes it takes some digging within or really reflecting on ourselves and just life in general to really understand, what is it that I want? It's the same with success. A lot of people, you know, may think that success looks a certain way because of whatever society, you know, tells us success is. But for a lot of people, success can actually be something totally different. It has nothing to do with a certain following or, you know, financial even gain, but it could be much more connected to the potential, the individual experiences we've made. So for example, for an individual, success could less be connected to money, but more so to peace of mind. So it always depends, right? And I feel like it is the same with you as well. It's almost like you're being invited to really look into what it truly is that you want, and not what other people have made you believe you want or what society tells you what you want. What is it that truly makes you happy? Your future self wants you to, you know, become aware of it or really question it, because it is important. It is especially important for this transformation. Maybe this transformation that's coming towards you could make you take certain decisions which are going to impact your life path. And it is important till then to know what it actually is that you want to, have a clear mind, I guess. This is so interesting. Yeah, this is your homework in a way, I guess. And I know this is something that, maybe some people would even think is ridiculous, but very often we go through life and we think we know a lot, but like about ourselves and about our life, but these are questions that we may have never asked ourselves, right? We just accepted certain answers as facts because that's what we've been taught. But it can be so powerful to truly look into what resonates with us or what is authentic to us when it comes to what life it is that we want, and not others dictate us to have or to live. And I really feel like, my dear, it is so important for you to go into this searching, because the transformation you will go through, you will not be the same, and in a very positive way. I feel like you're moving definitely into a much more empowered empowered self. And I literally heard becoming my greatest version. Maybe this is something some of you guys are trying to bring in or manifest. You're prioritizing becoming your greatest version. But your future self is definitely encouraging that, and definitely, yeah, I'm hearing more power to you. More power to you, because it is amazing. I see you having so much freedom, or feeling very free, because you can be who you came here to be. And maybe this is a lesson that some of you guys need to learn. Like in this lifetime, maybe this is something you chose to learn, to understand how important it is to really know ourselves, and, how freeing it can be when we do. Interesting. So, my beautiful pal 3, this is actually all I have for you for today. I'm not receiving any more messages. As always, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. Also, if you haven't subscribed, I invite you to do so as well. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload and you pick a card or a candle wax reading. Also, my dear, as always, if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can feel free to email me. And lastly, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 3, take care, my love.